Microsoft Excel, Chapter 3, Blue Box 9. We're going to learn how to use two new functions. They're math and trig functions. And the math and trig functions that we have are going to be int for integer and abs for absolute value. You'll notice that here we've got a selection of possible functions that we can use. And if I click the down arrow, I can find, well, first off, I want to make sure I'm in the right location. I'm going to put myself in cell C7. That's where I'm going to want to do the int. So I click that down arrow next to math and trig, and if I scroll down, I can find the int function. There's lots of different math and trig functions you can see here, but the one that we're going to use today is int. You'll notice that out here, it's asking us for a number. So the number that we have to provide it is either I could actually give it the number or a cell reference. I'm going to click on B7. You see what the result, a preview of the result is. It's going to be 1. And the way the integer function works is it clips off any decimal, okay, any remainder after the in this case the number 1. So 1 point whatever just turns into 1, and that's what the integer does. It turns it just pulls the whole number portion of any number back. I'll go ahead and hit done. And then when I'm finished, I'll double click to get the autofill down the column. And because these are only integers and not whole, and they're integers and whole numbers and they have no decimal, I'm going to decrease the decimal so that I don't see any. Okay. The next function that we're going to use over here, one of the things you're going to notice is we have this formula builder out here. We can search for formulas. One of them you can see that we need is actually this next one, ABS. It'll tell you what it is. It returns the absolute value of a number. Basically, it's a number without the positive or negative sign. All numbers will become positive. So in this case, I can, if I'm in E7, I can just double click on ABS, and I will click on D7. That is the number we want to find the absolute value for. I'm going to hit Command Enter so that I have, or rather I'm going to hit Done so that I have completed that. And then I will double click down. Before I do that, once you know functions, you can just type them in. You don't have to use the formula builder that you see out to the right, or you don't have to go to formulas. You could just simply type equals ABS open parentheses D7. And one of the things you'll see is they'll tell you what arguments they're looking for. And in the case of absolute value, it's looking for a number. Once we're finished that, then we'll use the autofill handle down. In this particular case, because these numbers are still have their decimal and we want them, we're not going to change that format. We're going to leave them just as they are.